Welcome guys, if you saw my intro to Iron Age video, this is going to be the clutch win that I made with Ekko, and we're just going to get it right and start it. Okay, I'm going to give a little bit of an overview. I am not currently playing this, but I did, and just to prove that I did, here am I actually playing the game. So yeah, just so you guys know. And we're going to start out with this, and I just want to make a note, and this is a nice thing about, this is a new thing, so let me know how you guys feel about this. But when I was looking at this, I knew that I wanted these two cards. Even the student was pretty good in my opinion. And the Rite of Negation, I thought, probably not the way to go. Just countering something was probably not something I wanted to do with this aggressive lineup, just a 1-2-3 combo. So we're going to start with the cat, get a bunch of those hard-hitting Hextech crystals, and I believe he doesn't do anything, right? We're going to kind of fast forward a little bit. It's my turn. Let's go. Slap him in the face. Real casual. No big deal. I get this landmark, and I liked it because of the prediction, but I didn't have a really good card to pair it with, so we're going to put down the 2-3. What are we going to get? And honestly, it was a tough call between the Sump Worker and the Fallen Feline. I didn't think the student would be good because I already had one in my hand. So I thought, yeah, heck it. Let's try this guy. Haven't really used him before. There's only 2 in the deck, and I feel like that was a bad decision. I really should have 3, just so I have a better chance of actually putting him to use. And I instantly attacked here, mainly because I knew he was going to play some BS like this. And if he did that, it would have kind of messed up my kind of play, because I would have played the student, and he would be the only one I could realistically attack. Maybe the 2-3, but now we're kind of going down this interesting line of thought. We're going to play it a little bit safer, and I find myself maybe playing too smart for my own good. I was really dialed in. I was really not talking during this game, and so that's kind of why I had this idea of doing this overview. So it's still my turn. I already attacked. What am I going to do? And I'm thinking of just saving mana here, right? I'm going to use that 2 mana for this draw spell, so let's just keep it in my pocket, and we get a big ol' Ekko. This is super cool. He didn't attack. He did heal, which kind of hurt me, but I get to play the student, and I can have a very solid defense. This really puts the enemy in a very awkward situation, because now they don't want to attack, and that's exactly that's why I instantly attacked, to try to avoid that. They should probably have done the same. I was thinking of Lysandra, that's why I said she. Sorry. But we got one of the crystals. We're going to get another cat, because I'm thinking the way I'm going to win this game is by getting all these crystals and doing a lot of kind of, kind of poke damage, just whittling them down. So getting 10 more into my deck. I believe I have 19 now. And I'm thinking Ekko probably next turn, but it is a very tough call. And we get the attack token. They don't do too much. We're only up 3, but we could definitely overpower them. So what's the plan here? We're debating. I don't remember, to be honest with you. And I was looking at Ekko because I was like, what should we do here? And I decided to go with this Hothead, which is a new card that I found that I thought was super interesting. Every time he attacked, he gives the next champion +1/+1. And this is where I really messed up. I really should have just all-out attacked, but I got the 4-2 out just because I thought, hey, let's get a little spicy in here. I forgot that they could see the crystal, so I don't really know what I was expecting out of this. He kept his Talia out of kill range, as well as his Lysandra. But we got a good solid 8 damage out of this. I'm here debating whether I should do the crystal or the draw. And I guess I was waiting for them to accept. And we're just going to trade some damage, right? And here I'm sitting kind of pretty. I'm at 20, they're at 9. I still have 4 turns to go. Approximate, I think 2 attacks. I believe 2 attacks until they kind of get summoned. And so he summons this guy, and I was scared out of my mind, because if he literally just ends turn, I'm losing this game right now. And so my instant mindset is I need chump blockers instantly. And so I'm sitting there, I'm holding Ekko. I haven't predicted enough to it. He's advancing all of his landmarks up a turn. So now I only get 1 attack, and that really sucks. And this is where he misplays, because he's attacking with his 4/5. And I don't think he knows what this card does, because at the end of the round, they'll just be 8/8s. So he just completely misplays, because he knows I have the crystal and I have the 4/4. So this is kind of like one of the dumbest plays to prolong the game I've ever seen. Welcome to the iron. So we're going to hit him with this classic 2 damage. Just hitting everything. We're getting both of them low. If I get one more, I can kind of save face. But because the 4/5 is dead, I feel pretty safe to play Ekko. Now, I'm not proud of my decisions from this point on. But we're gonna experience it together, and that's all I can really say. I'm reading Parallel Convergence, and I'm getting a pretty good understanding of what's going on. And I know he can't block any of these without them dying, and they can't block elusive. So we're going in, and we're gonna be pretty offensive. And then he has Quicksand. Something I did not think of, because, Frostbite was also a thing, and I was like, oh, well, there goes my Ekko. And so now we're digging, because we're going to flip Ekko. And the main reason why we're going to do this is because we get a special spell. Let's not pay this decision any mind. We're going to get it. We flip our Ekko. We're very happy. And here we go. And we get a Chrono Break, which is revive all allies that died this turn and then rally. And I thought this is the perfect card, because they don't know that I have it. So I'm sitting there thinking to myself, yes, we completely won this game. And then that happened. And I'm like, woo, I have 3 mana. This is perfect. And so I'm going to do a classic predict. We're just going to be shuffling. We see the Mystic Shot. And I'm thinking, okay, Mystic Shot or Rite of Negation. But obviously, you always go Mystic Shot. They're at 4 health. I'm calculating the math. And I'm like, you know what? We're going to win this game right now. But look at my reaction. That's my reaction when I realized my Ekko didn't die, even though I looked at him. And when he didn't die, yeah, not the best moment for myself there. Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing. And now we're kind of screwed, because Lissandra's flipped. He has 2 8/8s. So what do you do in this situation, you might ask? Well, you just block and pray for the best. They also got a tough Nexus. And so my Mystic Shot now basically only deals 1 damage to the Nexus and to this Lissandra. And so we're just kind of fishing. And we're fishing for those crystals. Now I'm getting the 8/8 mainly because I don't really have any other predict draws, or as I would have done the cat, and I would just been cycling for more of those crystals, because if I got 2 more of those crystals, I could have just won the game eventually after this and then the next turn, and I doubt that they had any heal, but that's not how things work out. And so they go in, they frostbite my Ekko. Ekko dies. I'm kind of panicking because I Don't get my Ekko's called shot. I kind of lose that, so it's super unfortunate. But sacrifices had to have been made. I wish I blocked with the 2-1 cat, because that cat's obviously way more useless compared to my Ekko. But I digress. We are moving forward. We're debating on what to do because I'm in a very tough spot. So we're just going to play this crystal right now. The point of doing this crystal is just to do some little damages and just get everyone pretty low. We want to kill this Lysandra, and then we have a few cards. I think right now we have like maybe 18 cards that can... Oh, I guess no, never mind. She's at 3. But we have a few cards that can kill her. And so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to play Ekko. Ekko now then can attack and kill any one of the thralls. We're also on another countdown because he's going to get another 8/8. We're going to keep that for chump blocking, even though it's probably not going to do much. And we're just hoping for 2 damage. I'm on the edge of losing the game right now. Because basically, if he attacks with both of them, we're just going to outright lose. However, this is where he makes the biggest mistake, is that he was not, well, I guess not mistake, but just unfortunate reality is that he wasn't able to prevent Ekko from getting his strike off. So now I can grind. I can kind of go through my deck a little bit. So I'm going to do careful preparation, which is basically you take one of your cards, put it back into your deck, then you predict. And whichever you choose to predict, you get a copy of that in your hand. So, for example, I get 1 Mystic Shot in my hand and 1 on top of my deck. So I had 4 damage to play with. We're going to shoot him in the face with that Mystic Shot for the win, with the edge of losing. Literally next turn I would have lost. There's literally nothing I could have done. I all in that decision. I could have done one different thing to kind of protect myself from one of the thralls and try to minimize as much damage as I could, but once again, they were probably going to draw something buff and then smash my face in, right? There's just so much that deck probably could have done, like just like rushing the countdown is a good example. So that was a super close game. I hope you guys like me narrating my Iron Rain games. Like, woo! But I think low tier games are really funny just because of the constant mistakes and the funniness of some decks, especially if you create them yourselves and you don't copy them. But that's a breakdown of this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Until next time, peace.